Hello, good evening, namaskar, vanakkam, welcome, bonjour, marhaba, hola, welcome, sat shri akal, my dear warriors. Hello, Harshita, Larshan, VS Kaushal, to the amazing BITSAT logical reasoning, mental ability, analytical skills, as well as English and grammar session for your 2022 final attempt of the BITSAT. By the way, this session is not just for the 12th passing out students, but even if you are a 10th, 11th or 12th student, you can still watch this because you don't need prior knowledge apart from obviously your elementary grammar and your vocabulary and your logical and creative thinking. That's all that you need for today's session. So enjoy, sit back, relax, I would say. And my name is Shreyas, your physics master teacher at Vedantu, and I'm going live for all of you. So those of you who do not know me, you can just go through this my small bio data, and if you want to know more about me, yes, that's my Instagram handle out there. Hello everyone. I hope you guys are doing great and having a good time in your life, and this is just the final leg almost before you pass out and celebrate and party. Yes, we have one more thing, and that is JEE Advance, and for JEE Advance also on this channel I'm going to create some JEE Advanced specific session. Just give me a few more days once your BITSAT is almost about to be over and starting with the JEE Advanced series. I hope I'm audible as well as visible. Do let me know in the chats running below. Yep, I hope I'm audible as well as visible. Great. So I am. Thank you very much, guys. So let's begin with the class, and you know what you need to do. Go ahead, smash the like button, and without you guys chatting and without you guys putting up your lovely comments, I won't get the enthu for conducting the session. So make sure you are continuously responding for all the questions that I am going to do for all of you. All right. So before we start, let me also appreciate all our lovely students from the past years who have made us immensely proud. If you see the JEE Advanced ranks right from 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022, you're going to make records. I know that. If you see how the students have scored from Vedantu, you can see the number of selections have always gone up, and not just by a small amount, by a drastic amount. And you can see the percentage of students selected, those who are enrolled and those who get into IITs, is also improving, right from 26% to 44% of the students who are with us are getting through JEE Advanced. Not just JEE Advanced, but even JEE Mains. If you look at it, 99 percentile and above. 2020 it was 95 students, now it's 275. This year it's going to be even higher. And 90 percentile above, it's 3,000 plus students just from Vedantu. And by the way, if I talk about dropper numbers, that's also fabulous. 2 out of 3 students have cleared JEE. Like you can see, 99 percentile students, 95 students in 2020, 275 in 2021. And these numbers are constantly improving. So if you have any friend, relative, or you yourself want to take a drop, or you want to get enrolled into the regular batches, feel free, because you will be in safe hands and the best hands who are going to nurture you till the end. All right. So let's begin with the class. And the tips I would tell you, Surendra, is that for logical reasoning, you should not spend more than 1 to 1.5 minutes. And usually these questions are straightforward. If you feel in BITSAT you are not able to score in a particular subject, then try to switch over to logical reasoning or English. It will help you a lot. Okay, try to switch over to them, and do not waste too much of your time, because this is not based too much on subject knowledge, and that is the reason why many people tend to score really well in this. But make sure you do it within the time limit, of course. Yes, the physics mock test is going to come up tomorrow. Rashmi, I'm very good. Yep, the JEE Advanced session, Larshan, like I told you, I'll be conducting it from next week. Yep, so we are starting with that as well. I'm very good, Harshita. Hello, Tharak. Hello, Surinder. Hello, Sid Whitey. Welcome, everybody. Let's begin. Are you guys ready? Put some fire in the chat box. Light it up. Come on, I want the chat box to be lit up, because the first question is going to be on logical reasoning now. And then we are going to start with English. Here it comes, the first question for logical reasoning on your screen. Try to solve this as soon as possible. All right, here it comes. Which diagram out of the 4 fits in perfectly for this incomplete figure? You can see the 3 squares here. I think there is a missing piece. Which of these 4 will fit in perfectly? Awesome. Larshan, you have the Eklavya batch for JEE Advance. There is an enrollment form in the description box. Open up that enrollment form and register yourself for JEE Advance. Okay. Even in the final days, there is a very good chance you can improve your scores by a very good amount in the best of the best batch, through which you will get all the selections of Vedantu. All right, Ashita saying option B. The way to solve this question is try to complete it. Try to complete it and you will see what is the correct answer. I can see there is one line coming here, so I can draw this line continuing like this over here, right? And I can also see one line going like this, and I think it should complete like this. So this line and this line, I hope you guys can see that. And you can also see one line coming here, so there should be one line going like this. And finally, I think there is one more line, if at all. Oh well, this is also done, this is also done, and this is also done. Oh yes, this one. So this also needs to be complete. This goes like this goes like this, and this goes like this. So see, this blue lines, where is it? Where is it? Is it option A, B, C or D? Obviously it's not D, obviously it is not C, it's not B also, I think it is option A. Yep, it is option A. Just check this out. The blue lines exactly fit over here. Why not A? Sorry, why not B? Many of you are saying option B. B is not correct, guys. Do you see this small triangle over here? This small triangle is not appropriate the way it was. Look at this. The small triangle was like this, not like this. This is wrong. The small triangle was like this. This was correct over here. Just check this out. You can see that over here. So that is why it is option A. So be very careful. That is why you will get negative marks. You do not want that. So be very, very sure. Don't be overconfident. Don't be in a hurry. Else you will make many silly mistakes. Okay. Try to improve in the next question. Also keep a tab of how much you are scoring. Even if you are watching it recorded, leave a comment after the session is over as to how many marks you were able to get. Okay, so let's try the next question. Hey, okay, thank you Larshan. Very good brain, very good lateral thinking, but concentrate on the question, bacha. All right, the correct answer is A. Very good, very good. Proud of you. Reason being, from a square, you can make a line. From a square, you can make a line. From a circle, you can make an arc. From a line, you can choose a dot. From a hexagon, you can make either a line or you can make probably a part of this like this. It's not an angle. Angle is this. This is an angle. This is not an angle. So obviously that is wrong, guys. Option A is wrong. Let's see how many of you can get the next one. It's like basically those young kids in nursery. They are given those blocks and shapes, and then you have to match those shapes to get a proper figure. So let's see if you can do this LKG nursery question. Blocks are there. Let's see how many of you can make a square. Come on. Everybody should get this. You cannot get this wrong. Capto, can a poor student take a long-term batch and will he crack JEE? In fact, let me tell you, Tharak, that there are a lot of students who are from very poor backgrounds, and you know, I feel very sad for these students that they are not able to afford very good coaching. So that's why we have very affordable fees, number one. Number two, these students have done extremely well. In fact, if you see my last year's interview of some students, they were, you know, they are not from very rich or even middle class or higher middle class backgrounds. They were from very low income backgrounds, and they have done extremely well. And now after passing out from the college, you know, they are going to get such good jobs, and they are going to uplift their families. That's what makes me proud. After once they get into good colleges, they will get really good job offers, and they are going to make their entire neighborhood, their parents, their brothers, sisters proud. So yes, it is possible to crack JEE no matter what your family background is. Don't worry about it. Okay, option A. Option A, is it? Let's figure it out. I don't think so. I think it is option B. If you know how to arrange it, it's easy. So see guys, I can see that one of the thing, this thing can fit in, this thing can fit in probably over here. So somehow I need to arrange that. So I'm just going to get that over here. I'm going to get that over here. I'm going to get this over here and this over here. That was the piece D. Then what I do, this piece C, turn it around. This piece C, turn it around. Okay, and it will become like this, I believe, and maybe like that. Okay, this is your piece C. So there is only one piece like that which can fit over here, and that is obviously A. So A, C and D together will make a square. Yes, low scoring students also can get into IIT by constant improvement. It's a slow progress, patience, dedication, focus, right mentoring, right resources and the right approach. This is what you need. Moving on to the next question. 96, 6, 5, 21, 100, 132, 6, 3, 4, 7, 32. What will come over here? Now in these type of questions, sometimes the relationship can be horizontal, sometimes it can be vertical. Diagonal is also possible, but only in a symmetric matrix. This is 4 by 3, so diagonally it is not going to happen. Sometimes there are diagonal relationships also, especially if it is 3 by 3 or 4 by 4 kind of a matrix. But I feel it will be either horizontal or vertical. Try to think, how are you going to do it? So Abhijit, just try to rotate the previous one. It's just permutation and combinations, that's all. Okay, it's just permutation and combinations. All I saw in the previous question was, I just saw that there was an angle here and there was an angle here, so I tried to fit in. So I just took D as it is. I took that C and I rotated it. So the moment I took C and rotated it, it will become like this. This will be C. I just fit it over here. So now the remaining part, only A can come. So I just rotate that A so that it becomes like this. So this is your A. So A, C and D fits in. Come on, my warriors, figure this out. What is the correct way to do it? Hello, Bharni. Nice to see you, bacha. Is it A, B, C or D? I feel that this could be a vertical relationship. I'll tell you how. You should note the tables. If you are good with tables, you get it very quickly. See, 96 divided by 6. What is 96 divided by 6, guys? Come on, 96 divided by 6 is going to be nothing but 16. And if you add 5 to it, 96 divided by 6 plus 5, you are going to get 21. Interesting. Same way, if you do 100 divided by 4, 100 divided by 4, you are going to get nothing but 25. And if you add 7 to it, you are going to get 32. Same way over here, 132 divided by 6. What are you going to get, my warriors? What are you going to get, my warriors? Come on, 132 divided by 6 and add 3 to it. Add 3 to it. Is it 25? And are you going to get 25? Yes, very good. Finally, you guys got it. Excelente, excelente. Option C. Very good, very good. So 132 divided by 6 is obviously 22 and you add 3 to it. This is nothing but 25. That's all. So it was all about knowing the tables. If you know the tables carefully, and you have to try out all different things. Add, subtract, divide, multiply, try it horizontally, try it vertically. What I saw over here was, there was a general trend. These are very high numbers, low number and a medium number. So most likely the trend was like this than like this. Okay, so that's what you can see. Okay, moving on to the next one. Beautiful question on the pattern recognition. So what will happen next? This figure, then this figure, then this figure, then this figure. What is that question mark? It's a pattern. There is some kind of event which is happening. Try to guess which of the 4 will be the correct answer. Don't try to look at the options. Try to see what is happening from here to here, here to here, and guess what will happen in the next diagram. Come on, my warriors. Try to think about it. Very good, Anit Kate. Awesome, awesome. Come on, think. What is happening from here to here, then here to here, and then here to here? You are going to then guess the answer. Don't look at the options first. Always try to find the pattern first. I can look at it square by square. I can look at it square by square. Look at this dot. This dot goes here, then here, then here. So basically, what this dot is doing over here, it is just going back and forward. It goes here and this goes on the corner, then comes back, goes on the top. So in the next step, that dot has to be over here. You can see that this dot is just going along this line. That is the first thing that I saw. Then let's look at the next one. This one. This one is here, then goes here, then goes here. Oh, it goes like this, then goes like this, then it should go here. So hence the next place, it should be over here. I hope you saw that, right? It should go over here. Great. Then let's look at the next one over here. Let's use some different color. All right. So this one, goes here and again it comes back. So I can see it is going along this path. It is going along this path, going back and forth. So over here you can see if it has left, right, left, so naturally it will come towards the right. It's always going horizontally on the top. Great. And the last one over there, see this one, it was here, sorry, it was here. Now it has gone here. Oh, so this goes here, this goes on the top, it comes here. That means in the next step it should go towards the right side. So it will reach right over here. So hence this is the correct option. And I think there is only one thing like that. Check it out. Is it not option D? Is it not option D? Yep. So always look at the pattern and then predict what is the option. Do not go with the options. You will get confused. You'll be like, okay, I don't know which one will come. Very good, Havish, Harshita, JEE aspirant, Thungantan. Awesome, my warriors. Very good, very good. Let's move on to the next question coming up on your screen. Here it comes. Find the next triplet of the alphabets in the following series. ABD, DGK, HMS, MTB, SBL. What's the next of the one? Sometimes it is this, then this is related to this, then this is related to this. Sometimes the first alphabet is related to the first alphabet, then all the second alphabets related to the second alphabet, third related to the third. You see what is the relationship, you can easily guess it. Yep. Can we do it by option elimination? I would not suggest option eliminations in these cases. Usually you will waste a lot of time, especially in the pattern, rather than actually getting the answer. It's usually simple. Some basic elementary operations keep on happening, Abhijit. Okay, so let's try to do this question. If you try to write these alphabets one after the other, A, then B, and then D, then you have D, and then G, and then K, and then H, then M, and then S, and then you have M, and then T, and then B, and then you have S, and then B over here, and then L. Try to see if there is some kind of a relationship out here. Try to see if you can find out some kind of a relationship. I think there is A, B, C, D. So if I add plus 2, A, B, C, D. So basically there are not 2, actually it is plus 3, my bad, plus 3 over here. So B, C, and D. So 3 alphabets plus I get D. So then D, E, F, G, H. Oh, I have to add 4 over here. Naturally, to go from here to here, I think I should add 5 alphabets. Just check it out. H, I, J, K, L, M. Yes, it is plus 5 over here. Naturally, this will be plus 6. Naturally, the next one will be plus 7. So S plus 7. Just try to see S plus 7. A, B, C, D, F, G. Come on, try to do this. S, T, U, V. Come on, W, X, Y, Z. I think Z should be over here. So Z should be over here. Now try the same thing over here. B, C, D, E, F, G. I think this is plus 5 over here. This is plus 5. If you go from G to M, I think it will be plus 6, plus 7, plus 8, and so on and so forth. Try to go ahead like that. I think this will be plus 6. This should be plus 7. This should be plus 8. So naturally you will get over here plus 9, I think. Just try it out. Is that the way? Is that the way? Come on, my warriors, try to do this. S Gaming, don't spam. I'm not going to reply such spams. Okay. Now, what about this one? Try to go from D to K, then K to S, S to B, B to L, and then what is going to come next? Try to do it. E, F, G, H, I, J, K. So this is going to be plus 7. Maybe this is going to be plus 8. Maybe this is going to be plus 9. Maybe this is going to be plus 10. Maybe this is going to be plus 11. So try this out, whichever option comes. Many of you are saying option B. Let's try to figure it out. Yes, it is option B. So that means here you are going to get K and here you are going to get W. That's what it is. So it was a very nice series, addition and shift to the next alphabet. 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 8, 9, 10, and so on and so forth. Beautiful. Okay, done. Let's move on to the next one. Select the missing number. Select the missing number from the given responses. 5, 12, 26, 54, 110 question mark. Now in these kind of questions, sometimes this and this gives this and this gives this probably, or sometimes these two are related, these two are related, these two are related by a similar relationship. Sometimes this gives this, this gives this, this gives this, this gives this, and so on and so forth. So anything can happen. You try to figure out what's the best way to go about it. Generally, when you see an increasing number series, 5, then 12, 26, 54, 110, most likely these two give this, or this gives this, this gives this, this gives this. So some kind of an operation is happening in a cyclic way. Just try to see which is the correct way to look at it. Now, what's the difference between 5 and 12? I think the difference between these two is just 7, right? 12 minus 5 is 7. What is the difference between these two guys? 26 and 12? Come on, try to think about it. 26 minus 12 is just 14. Interesting. 7, 14. Okay. What is the difference between these two numbers? 54 and 26. 54 and 26. Come on, guys. It is nothing but 28. Isn't that right? 28. Now try to see what is the difference between these two numbers. What is the difference between these two numbers? 110 minus 54. So it's going to be 56. Obviously, you can see 7's double is 14. 14's double is 28. 20's double is 56. What is the double of 56? What is the double of 56? Come on. What's the double of 56? It's 112. So here the difference should be 112. 112 plus 110. That's going to be 222. Hence 222 should come over here. Is that there as an option? Yes, it is. And many of you are correct. Awesome, Abhijit, Naga, Samira, Surbhi. Very good, JEE aspirant. Awesome hit. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Yep. So many ways of looking at it. So it's very easy to guess because it is in an increasing order. Okay, beautiful question of finding the differences and then seeing it's just double of the difference is the double of the previous number. Moving on to the next one. Find the missing character in the following figure. It's a combination of numerics and alphabets. Most likely there will be a pattern vertically or horizontally. Sometimes the numbers may have horizontal pattern, the alphabets may have a vertical pattern. See which pattern might be more suitable. Mostly looking at the numbers, you can guess it very easily, especially for the numbers. For the numbers, it's very easy, I think. I can see 3, 27, 9, 7, 21, 3. This is I, by the way, it's not 71. It's 7I. Okay. I can see they are multiples of each other. 3 and 9. Come on, guys. 3 into 9 is 27. 7 into 3 is basically 21. So 4 into 7, 4 into 7, that's 28. Now 28 is there only in option B. You can directly mark it, but you can also look at the alphabets if you want. C, D, E. C, D, E. The gap between them is 0. There is no gap between them. After C comes D, after D comes E. If you look at I and then K and then M, I think there is a gap of how many alphabets? I, J, K. So one alphabet is there here. K, L, M. So one alphabet is there here. If you look at D, if I put a gap of 2, I will get that question mark. And again put a gap of 2, I'll get J. So D, E, F, G. So G will come here. G, H, I, J. So 2 gaps over there. So hence it should be G and 28. So 28G is the answer. Very good, my warriors. Awesome, Vamshi, Aniket, Havish, JEE aspirant. Awesome. Some of you are really smart, guys. I'm proud of you. Looks like you're going to nail the BITSAT examination. And if you're a 11th or a 10th standard students, even better. Very good. Moving on to the next one. I hope you guys are having fun. And if you're having fun, I hope you have not forgotten to smash the like button. If you have done the smashing, very good. If you have not done it, bang. Come on, go ahead, smash the like button right now. Yes, there is a test series for advanced in Vedantu. That's called as the Ekalavya batch. Just go ahead and join the Ekalavya batch. There is a link in the description box. It's a free batch. We don't need to find here the alphabet now direct. Yes, you can do that, Abhijit. But just in case, let's say there were 2 options with numbers, then how do you go about it? So that's why I solved the problem. Usually whenever I do questions, I show by elimination, but I also solve it completely just to show you how it has to be done in the proper way. Just in case. I'm very good, Aryaji. I hope you two are great. A is the brother of B, C is the mother of A, C is the daughter-in-law of D. Oh my God. F is the son of A. What's the relation between F and D? Interesting. So usually I prefer drawing a chart kind of a thing. A is the brother of B. A is the brother. A is the brother of B. That means A is a boy. Now whether this B is a boy or a girl, I don't know. C is the mother of A. If C is the mother of A, so this is one generation. If you notice, this is one generation. If you go up, C is the mother of A. So obviously C is the mom. So she is a girl, obviously. And obviously she will be the mom for both of them. She'll be the mom of both of them. C is also the daughter-in-law of D. Acha, so C will have some kind of a husband. All right, so let's just draw husband. This is the husband. This is another generation, like you can see. C is the daughter-in-law of D. That means the husband's father. That is basically going to be D. I hope you can see that right over here. So they have a son and maybe a daughter or a son again. So they both are husband, wife. So C is the daughter-in-law of D. So D is basically the dad of, or maybe the mom of, D. Okay. So let's just say this is the father or mom. I do not know who they are. Now going back to the downward trend, and F is the son of A. Okay. So F is the son of A. So this is where F is. So now the question is, what is the relation between F and D? Son, their son, and their son. Grandson, guys. This is grandson. Great grandson, sorry. This is grandson. This is great grandson. Son, grandson, great grandson. So I think that should be option D. Yep, just check it out. Yes, you guys are correct about it. Very good, guys. Very good. So beautiful way to look at generations. Whenever you draw the same generations on the same line, and whenever you go up, you go to the higher generation, here you go to the next generation, brother, sisters, cousin in the same line. It becomes easier to look at the entire picture. This is how usually you should do these kind of questions. Moving on to the next one. Rajan is ranked 11th in the list of the successful boys in a class, 31st from the bottom. 3 boys did not take the test and 1 failed. How many students are there in the class? Very interesting question. Many of you can make some silly mistakes. Hello, Mohan. Come on, let's do this. Yes, Aryaji, I know. Very good. Hello. Katharwat, Sarila. Very nice, Abhijit. If you did it at the same way, that means like intelligent minds think alike. Very good. What do you guys say about this question? Rajan is 11th in the list of successful boys. There is a big class. Rajan, let's draw Rajan. Usually I prefer drawing this. It's very easy. If he's 11th, that means there are 10 students above him, 10 more students above him, and is 31st from the bottom. That means there are 30 students below him. 30 students below him. That's what it means. Great. So how many students actually got ranks? How many students actually got ranks? Think about it. 30 students below him, 10 students above him, plus Rajan himself. So it will be 30 plus 10 plus 1. That's going to be 41. So 41 students actually got rankings. But remember, there were 3 boys who did not take the exam and 1 failed. 3 boys did not give the exam only. So you need to add 3 to it to get the total students. And 1 guy failed, so he did not get any rank. So 41 plus 3 plus 1, that's going to be 45 is the total students in the class. 3 did not give the exam, 1 actually failed. So you should not count the one who failed in the rankings. He will not get a rank. If you fail, you do not get a rank. I think option C is correct. Yes, it is. Oh, why did you guys get option B? Nopes. Nopes, it is not B. Some of you said option C. Option C is correct. Option B, that's wrong. 42 was for only the rankers students count. That's all. Moving on. In this question, there are 4 words which have been given, out of which 3 are alike in some way, and 4th one is different. Choose the odd one out. Those of you are joining in now, we are doing the BITSAT mock test for logical reasoning as well as English. Now we are on to the logical reasoning part. We'll slowly move towards English. And if you are on JEE Enlite for the first time, welcome to the English medium channel for all the competitive exam preparation. Make sure you have hit the subscribe button. And if you have already subscribed, you know what to do. Go ahead, smash the like button. If you have not done it, you are not giving your Guru Dakshina. Come on, do it. In this question, the 4 words have been given. One of them is odd. Okay, some of you are saying option C, is it? Arinam, very good, bacha. Some of you are saying option D. Okay, Khushi says option D. Some of you are saying C. Okay. In this question, out of the 4 things, 3 are having similar pattern, but the 4th one is an odd man out. Find the odd man out of these 4 numbers. If you are good with numbers, squares, tables, you get it easily. 65 is basically nothing but the square of 8. 8 square plus 1. 17 is 4 square plus 1. 196 is 14 square, which is 196 plus 1. 35 is the 6 square minus 1. That's the problem. Now you can see clearly, guys, 35 is the odd man out because you are subtracting 1 from it. Hence option D is the correct answer. Is that understood now, Abhijit? Got it? So you should just see, a lot of people think, oh, maybe it's prime and not prime. But if you see 35 and 65, both are prime numbers, non-prime numbers. So it doesn't make sense. Most likely it was, the moment you see 197, you should think, oh, 196 was very close. 17, 16, close. 65, 64, very close. 35 and 36 also close, but it is less than the number 36 by 1. So that's the odd man out. Everything else was plus 1. D for dosa. Looks like somebody is hungry. Even I am hungry now. How many leap years? Brilliant question. How many leap years are there in the set of any consecutive 400 years? Beautiful question, guys. Let's see how many of you can do this. How many leap years are there in a set of any consecutive 400 years? Come on, figure this out. I drank your coffee while you were reading my username. My goodness. That is why maybe 94 percentile. Is there any PDF crash course? Paid crash course? No, I drank your coffee with your username, whatever nonsense. Yeah, there is a free course for JEE Advanced and that is called Ekalavya. Okay, just go ahead. In the description box, you will get it. Come on, my warriors. Think about it. What should be the correct way of doing this question? Come on. What is the correct way of doing this question? Option C, option D, option A. Everybody is just hitting some option. The correct answer is 97. The correct answer is 97. Now, why is it 97? You should understand this. Okay. Ideally speaking, what happens is in every 4 years, you have a leap year, correct? Usually, this is what the scenario is. So, if student knows only this much, he will be like, every 4 years there is a leap year, 400 years, 400 divided by 400, 100, option A. That is not how it is. That is not how it is. Because there is a problem. Every 100 years, after every 100 years, even if 100 is divisible by 4, it is not a leap year unless it is divisible by 400. So basically, if you say 100 years, it is not a leap year. If you take 200, it is not a leap year. 300, not a leap year. Then 400 is a leap year. 500, not a leap year. 600, not a leap year. 700, not a leap year. 800, a leap year. So basically, all the hundreds multiple are not leap years unless it is divisible by 400. So every 100 years is not leap unless divisible by 400. So guys, come on, now think about it. If you count, there are actually 100 leap years in 400, but you have counted 3 extra. 1, 2, 3. These 3 should not have been counted. So actually, the total number of leap years in 400 years, actually you counted it to be 100, but minus these 3. These 3 do not count it. Hence, the answer will be 97. Everybody got it? Okay, I hope this is clear. Well, if you're not eligible for Ekalavya, let me see what I can do. Just fill in the form. Put in your percentile. Let's see what we can do, bacha. Worst case, we are doing some courses freely on for you for JEE Advanced. We'll be conducting few sessions, but still a paid course obviously makes more sense, or a proper course makes more sense. But I'll tell you what we can do. Just leave a comment after the session is over with your percentile. I'll see what we can do. Okay, so now it's time for English. What a beautiful question it was. Did you love this question? Flips, maybe during coffee with Shreyas, that when we have a casual talk, maybe I'll tell you about all those kind of experiences. I'll keep this in mind as well. All right, Roshan, you can ask your doubt maybe after the session is over, unless it's related to what we are discussing right now. Moving on to the first question, and here it is. What is the nearest meaning to the word transgressor out of these four? Out of these four, which word is the closest in meaning to the word transgressor? Come on, my warriors, think about it. Lost a mark. That is why it's not a nice question. Archit, in fact, a nice question is where you lose a mark, because that's what it is going to teach you. A question which gives you marks while practice is not going to help you in the exam. My name, do you see it? My name is Shreyas, Captain Shreyas. Yep. Okay, come on guys, think about it. What is the best word? Okay, Srikanth saying option B. Yes, it is correct. A transgressor is a person who does not obey or violates basically the law. He is not careful about, all the nitty-gritties or the rules and regulations. He is always going to be a violator. So a transgressor. Okay, example, Pandu is a transgressor. He never obeys the rules. He will always violate the law. So he's a law breaker. Obviously, comrade, protector, passenger, protector, comrade is a fellow person. So these are not transgressors. Next question, choose the word which is nearly opposite in meaning to the given word. Predilection. Predilection. It's not prediction, it's predilection. Come on, what do you guys say about it? Predilection, what is the opposite? Try to remember some word which resembles it. Maybe you can make some sense out of it, or you actually know the word, then even better. Predilection. Predilection. So predilection actually means, it's from the word prejudice. Basically, you are biased. You are, inclined towards something. Okay, so you are basically, this word means you are in a way biased, or basically you like or favor something. You like or favor something. So the opposite of that is basically unbiased. You do not like that thing. When you do not like that thing, that is aversion. I have aversion towards papayas. That means I do not like papayas. That's what it means. I have aversion. Oblivion means you are not aware of. It's not obvious, it's oblivion. That means you are not aware of what is going on. Objectivity, defeat, So objectivity is when you're concise, you're precise to that point, by a set of rules that this has to happen. So that is objectivity. Aversion is the opposite of it. Yes, very good. Very good. Option C. Okay, so let's move on to the next one. Whenever you read a question or solve these kind of questions, try to understand it. Just knowing the options or just getting to the answer is not very important. Trying to understand why it came, how it came is also very important. Only then you will learn, because most of these questions may come, similar questions may come in the BITSAT exam. According to the weather, dash, it is going to be cloudy today. Announcement, indication, prediction, forecast. This question is very beautiful because I'm going to teach you a very important difference between two words. According to the weather, dash, it is going to be cloudy today. Announcement, indication, prediction, or forecast. G aspirant saying D, so be saying C. Come on, my warriors, what is the correct way of filling the blank? Sure, is it D? All right, let's try to figure out whether it is D or something else. Yes, it is C. Now, indication, no. How can, according to the weather, indication, where are you seeing that indication? Announcement, no. According to the weather forecast, it is going to be cloudy today. What is the difference between prediction and forecast? Forecast is when you can analyze the data and then tell somebody that, okay, based on these formulas, based on this data and the charts, I know what is going to happen. You need to analyze some data and you basically analyze. And then you tell what is going to happen in the future. Prediction is something which is through gut feeling or subjective. It is very, very subjective. Meaning, I predict tomorrow the teacher is not going to come in the class. How do you know that? You do not know anything unless you have some information. You saw the teacher going to the clinic and then the teacher is sick. Then you can, I have some forecast to make. Okay, I have some data. I'm not predicting it out of nowhere. It's not subjective. It is based on some solid data. Moving on to the next one. Yep, prediction is more like a guess. So usually in the objective exam, you should forecast what it is rather than predict. Prediction is bad because it will fetch you negative marks. The police cordoned off the area after the explosion. What does that mean? The police checked everyone in the area. The police did not allow anyone to leave the area. The police filled the whole area. The police isolated the area. Which of the following does perfectly describe what the above sentence is? If you learn the formulas, no Roman. Just learning the formulas is of no use. You need to apply them. That's why you need to practice questions. Just learning formulas is of no use. Option B or D. Many people are confused. Yep, I knew this would happen. Many people will be confused between option D and B. The correct answer is D. See, when I say cordoned, it means nobody can enter in, nobody can enter out. Nobody can enter in, nobody can enter out. Statement B says the police did not allow anyone to leave. What about entering in? You can not go out, but you can come in, right? So that is not cordoning off. Cordoning means you cannot go out, you cannot come in. So that means isolation. So isolation means nothing can come in, nothing can come out. You know, calorimeter. Calorimeter is filled with isolated or insulating materials. Basically, it isolates it from the surroundings. Nothing can come in, nothing can go out. So that is isolation. Okay, I hope this is clear. A lot of you might not know this. So these are basically simple things. Small differences are there between the options. She is quite well now, except a slight cold. Correct the above underlined statement if necessary. Except have a slight cold, accepting a slight cold, except for a slight cold, no improvement is needed over here. Which one do you think is correct? Hello Varthika, welcome aboard to JEE Enlite. This is Captain Shreyas. Join in bacha log. Hari asking, if I solve Ekhalava model, can I get a rank under 3000? No Hari, you cannot get a rank under 3000. You will get a rank under 330. Anything is possible. 3000 is a big number because all the students who got top ranks, top 2-digit ranks, are solving Ekalavya modules only right now. So yes, you will get much lower than 3000. There is a very good chance you might get 2-digit rank if you solve it properly. So 3000 is a very big number. Okay, correct answer is C. Very good. Except for a slight cold. You always say for except for a slight cold. Yes, that word for has to be there. Very good, my warriors. Looks like you are very good with grammar. Choose the word the best defines the given phrase. You are able to use both hands alike. That means I can write using this hand also and I can write using this hand also. What is the word for that? Is he an expert? Is he a skillful person? Is he an ambidextrous person? Or is he a dexterous person? What is the best way to describe this ability to use both hands alike? Hello Nandini, hello for you and welcome aboard Nandini. Okay, Amok saying B. J aspirant saying B. Yes, it is called as ambidextrous. Ambidextrous meaning both. Both. Dexterous means you are skilled with something, you have a particular knack of it. So ambidextrous, you have both the hands, you can use it alike, you do not have a bias. The school alumni gathering put us in a dash mode. So during some kind of a gathering, school gathering, Now you are 12th passing out, or maybe in 11th or 12th, you suddenly meet. Then what do you feel? What mood do you get? Come on, I'm not going to spell it out for you. It's already there. All right. Today I did not solve and studied much, only 10, 11 sequence series questions. 5th August, my next JEE Advanced level mock test. Oops. Happens, Ishan, just take a, if you are not in the mood of studies, just take a break. Just refresh yourself, go out for a walk, quickly, maybe eat something or play something or listen to something or watch some motivation, and just again gather yourself up. No need to hurry and no need to forcefully study. Just try to motivate yourself and then get back into the mood. All right. Option A, is it? Option A. Check the spellings. Check the spelling. Yes, very good. You guys are good with spellings. Yeah. No, it is not D. In D, there is a S missing. The spelling of reminiscence. Reminiscence means you're remembering some old memories. Okay, I'm reminiscing old memories of the childhood or the school days or the college days. So you are lost in the mood. You get very emotional. So that is basically reminiscent. Moving on to the next one. God is dead is a dash kind of a statement. Options are here. There are small changes in the spelling. Just check it out which one is the correct way to actually fill in the blank. Only one option can fill in. Only one of the options can fill in. Just check it out which one is the correct word which will fill inside this blank. God is dead. Obviously, this is such a statement which might provoke a lot of people. Okay, not many people will like it. So what kind of a statement is this? It's a statement which is very blasphemous. Blasphemous means something which is against your religious thoughts or religious views. It's against the religion. It's not something which many people who believe in God will like. That's blasphemous. Blasphemous, M-O-U-S, M-O-U-S, continuous, N-O-U-S. So that how you pronounce it, that's how you're going to spell it. Blasphemous. Okay? That usually people make mistake in the starting part. People don't know how to pronounce it. Like blah, 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 blabber out something. So it's blasphemous. Okay? Shall we move ahead? It's not blossom, blasphemous, blast it. You're not blasting it. And that is obviously not correct because that M, what is wrong? That S is not there in option B. Okay, moving on to the next one. Coming up on your screen. It was he who came under the running house with the news about the earthquake, no error. Now in this kind of question, statement A is this. This is statement B. This is statement C. D means no error. One of the part has some error or maybe it does not. Which one do you think has an error? If there is no error, mark D. If part A has error, mark A. If this part has error, mark B. If this part has error, mark C. If there is no error, mark D. Come on, my warriors. Kapil Singh, can I give JEE Advanced 22? I am 12th, passed out in 2020 and qualified for JEE Mains cutoff in 20. I have not given JEE Advanced once. Yes, you are. I think so. I think so. If I remember the rules correctly. Yep. Okay, many of you are confused between option A and B. It was he who came running in the house with the news about the earthquake. I think it is option B, guys. Just check it out. Yes, it is B. Reason is, there is a difference between the word in and into. Actually, this should not be in, it should be into. See, if this is the house, running in the house means you are always running inside the house. He was outside. He came inside. From outside, you came inside. So you come into the house. So there is a difference between in and into. In is where you are already inside. Okay. Those kids were very annoying. They were running in the house. They are running inside the house. You do not say they were running into the house. Into means you are coming from outside into. So very important word out there. Moving on to the next one. Okay. Yes, Surbi. Into. Yep. Not to the house. Running to the house is wrong. Running to the house means you're just going to the house. You're not going inside the house right now. So he came inside the house from outside. Out to in is into. Okay. To is not correct. To is when you are going just towards it, not necessarily inside. I'm going to the market. I'm just going to the hotel. I'm just going to that. That's all. Okay. Not into the hotel is like when I was outside and I just jumped in. Trespassers shall be prosecuted. The authorities may prosecute trespassers. The authorities might prosecute trespassers. The authorities can prosecute trespassers. The authorities will prosecute the trespassers. You might have seen these words many times over properties, over some disputed lands. Trespassers will be prosecuted. Trespassers is somebody who jumps over the wall, or who goes into some land or goes across some boundary, all right, which is illegal. Prosecuted means you are going to be sued in the court. You are going to be taken by the law. So basically, if you jump over this compound, if you go into that boundary, if you jump over the land, then you will be sued. You might be called by the court. So that's option D, I guess. May, can expresses possibility. It depends. Maybe, may not be, might be. There is no surety in that. The moment the word will is used, that means you will be, you shall be prosecuted. Shall is basically afterwards. It's like in the future tense. Okay, moving on to the next one. Underlined in the sentence, choose the alternative which best expresses the meaning of the idiom or the phrase. Mrs. Roy keeps an open house on Saturday evening parties. You will find all kinds of people there. Mrs. Roy keeps an open house on Saturday evening parties. You'll find all kinds of people there. Keeps the door of the house open. Welcomes open-minded people in the house. Welcomes all the members. Welcomes a select group of people. What does it mean? Rupali, board bus. Mere bacche. You might have studied that in 6th or 7th standard. I don't know when you studied it. Okay, use board bus rule. Okay, so whenever you see such questions, come on. Division, multiplication, addition, then subtraction. Option C, very good. What does this mean? Keeps the doors open or no? You might have seen open house party. Oh, it's an open house party in the downtown of that area. That means everybody is welcome. It's not like only open-minded people are welcome in the house. Everybody is welcome. So I have an open house party, so there is no rules or restrictions. Anybody can come. So that's what it is. The manager hesitated to assign the job to the newcomer as he was wet behind the ears. What does that mean? He was wet behind the ears. That's why the manager hesitate. Hesitate means you are thinking, double-minded. You're not so sure. You're still thinking about whether to do or not do. To assign the job to the newcomer as he was wet behind the ears. What happened? Was he drenched in the rain? Was there some liquid behind his ears? दादा मला बिटसॅट सेशनमध्ये 1 मध्ये 290 आणि CSE भेटणार का पिलानीला 290 ला एकदा सांगतो तुला आर्या जरा व्हिडिओ झाल्यानंतर खालती कमेंट सोड मला पण जरा अनालिसिस करू दे बिकॉज या वर्षी मार्किंग स्कीम आणि पॅटर्न थोडंसं बदललं आहे थोडंसं अनालिसिस करावं लागेल ठीक आहे फक्त एक कमेंट लिही लेक्चर झाल्यावर Sorry guys, that was Marathi because somebody spoke in Marathi and I knew Marathi. All right. So, don't worry, I did not talk anything weird. I was just asking to leave a comment after the session is over. Young and inexperienced, that's correct. Very good. It's not D. No, it's not unpunctual, drenched in the rain or anything else. Yep. So, it is young and inexperienced. The reason for this phrase to be young and inexperienced is because usually when a young kid is born, he's filled with liquid. An infant is filled with the body fluid, right, around it. And the kid becomes dry after some time, except for the part which is behind the ears. That's the one which takes the longest to become dry. So that's how the phrase has come into force. Because that's the longest, that's the last part which becomes dry. The one which is behind the ears. That's why young and inexperienced is used. So he was driving the car so fast that it skidded on the snowy road. Leave the answer in the comment section below. That's your homework question, all right? Answer will be there in the PDF, which will be available in the Telegram channel. Now, for all the students who are dual-minded as to whether to take a drop or not take a drop, or if you have decided that most likely I might have to go for a drop because my scores are not going great, even I don't have much hope on BITSAT or even JEE mains results or even the CET results, well, let me tell you that last year alone, we had tremendous success from our droppers batch. 2 out of every 3 students from droppers has qualified into mains as well as advanced. And not just that, you can see the overall improvement from 2020, 2021, and this year is going to be massive. By the time you guys pass out, it is going to be even more massive. Now, these results are possible because of comprehensive study material, the best teachers, saving time without travel, and you are staying at home in your comfort with your luxury, where your parents are around you, you have that emotional support, because dropping is not just about the best material, it's also about the emotional and the physical health of the student, and also the strong motivation which you need throughout the year. That's what we do, and we not only give you our Tattva material but also access to all the books that you can find in the market free of cost. The ebooks are available with test series. It also includes batches in English as well as Hindi medium. Both options are available. Textbooks, lessons, quizzes, videos, and live classes with doubt solving. Now, all of this, I'll show you how you can join the JEE batch. These courses for your JEE dropper batch, which is for next year target, is available for less than 40 rupees per day per subject. It's very simple. The price is 49,500 for 1 year. If you find out what is the per day cost, and you see what there are around 3 classes per day. So per class, you are paying less than 40 rupees per subject per day. So this is what the droppers batch is all about. And if you are interested to know more about the droppers batch, I'll tell you what you can do. You can go down below over here. In fact, there are links for 2024 and 2023 also for 11th and 12th standard students. But Akrosh is basically your anger converted into results. Akrosh means anger. You are angry because you did not crack it this year. You want to crack it next year. So if you're angry about it, don't worry. We have a solution. This is the batch which you should look for. Like you can see, you can change the medium as well from English to English in case you want to do that. But most of you might be watching it in English. Now the course is also available in the lighter version for just 14,000 rupees. So you can join the dropper batch for 14,000 rupees. But mind it, this is an AI live batch and it is a recorded version. But the test series, polls, quizzes, everything are live. Class teachers are live. Everything is live except for the recordings are provided of the master teachers. So if you want live interaction, then you need to go for this or this batch. This is the highest subscription. What's the difference between AI Live, Live Pro Lite and Pro Classic? Like I told you, AI Live is your recorded classes. Now live classes are these two, but there is a small difference in the pricing, like you can see. Now the difference in the pricing comes because you get the study material as a book, hard copy. You also get post-class doubt solving, and also you get live class discussions. So all these things are extra. The material cost as well as the doubt solving cost. If you want it, then you can go for this. But you feel, no, I don't need doubts. I don't need, the PDF. I'm okay with the PDF. I don't need the hard copy. Then you can go with this version. So you can just click on buy now. The batch is going to start this week alone. You can see you can save a lot of money using this coupon code SHHPRO. Multiple options including EMI are available so that you can avail the course for as less as 4,950 rupees per month. That's very affordable. So I will be looking forward for all the students to join in the batch, especially those students who have made up their mind to drop. And if you're still contemplating on what to do and what not to do, you can always get in touch with me or leave a comment below after the session ends. So JEE third attempt, I'm not sure bacha if it is possible. Looks like as of now it is not possible. I mean, students have already tweeted, they have written to the NTA and they have done all kinds of things. But this is what saddens me. I mean, like so many students, they lost their attempt because of some stupidity or some technical error. And in spite of so many people writing to NTA, they have still not done anything about it. So that's what is very sad about this. I'll see what we can do. If you want us to launch some videos and promote it and gather somebody and put in the pressure on NTA, then let me know. We will do that as well. Okay, and the videos for JEE Advanced Surya starting next week, immediately once the first 1 or 2 attempts of BITSAT are over. Okay, fine. Taking a drop is a good choice, Boka. It's a very wise choice if you feel that you are not able to do well in this attempt and your aim is to go in a good college. A lot of people feel that no, I can go to a normal college and then study abroad, or I can go for a good college later on. But that's what you don't realize, that when you go into a good college and then you go abroad, or you go into a very good college in India only, then your reputation, your respect, your standard, your credibility improves even further. And this is something which you can never change in life. You can change your job, you can change your business, you can start a business, but you cannot change your college degree once it is done. These 4 years are not going to come back. So that's the reason why people work so hard for JEE. All right. So yes, we'll be starting JEE Advanced series very soon. All right. So thank you very much, guys, for joining in. I hope you have smashed the like button as well as the subscribe button. All the best for your BITSAT. I'll be meeting you tomorrow again for a BITSAT mock test of physics and maths and chemistry, all of that tomorrow evening. Till then, stay safe, stay healthy, work really hard, and please stay motivated. Do not listen into rumors, and do not for any reason give up. Fight till the end. You do not know how things can change. So fight till the last question. Bye bye. Hasta la vista. Take care.